unmistakably Blackpool, where hundreds of thousands of people come every year seeking a traditional British seaside holiday. And amongst the chip shops, donkey rides and end-of-pier shows, it's not a place usually associated with radical innovation. But important change is happening here. Change that starts in one small, busy nursing unit a few streets away from these famous beaches. Where patients come to get better, staff are showing how health delivery can get even better.
It's going to make the unit more streamlined.
More freedom to make decisions for herself.
We'll be able to make the right decisions for the patients.
They're creating a future that may pave the way for a major rethink in the delivery of health services across the country.
I do believe what we are doing here would probably set the precedent for the future direction of how the NHS is delivered.
A future which will take staff who've worked in the NHS all their careers out of direct public sector control for the first time, and they're looking forward to it.
Freedom with power, isn't it, really?
And you can feel the buzz.
We've all come to the conclusion we can provide a better service for the patients by doing this.
It's a future about patients, supported by patients.
I agree with it.
Just logical, isn't it, really, to put it in the hands of the people that are using the resources, because they know what they need.
And it's a future embraced by the Foundation Trust, which will lose direct control of one of its most successful units.
What we believe is that by involving the staff and empowering the staff more in what they're doing and in terms of the decisions that are made, we will provide better care. Now, if that means that we have to do that as a social enterprise, or that's the best model for doing that, then that's what we will do.
This is the story of how social enterprise is gearing up to deliver a healthier future.
Right, this is the main part of the nurse-led unit. We're coming into the dining area where patients come for their meals, morning, lunch and tea time.
A guided tour of Bispam Hospital from acting sister Maura Coop.
It's 40-bedded unit, 20 rooms that side and 20 on this side, and the central nurses station.
The unit's run by nurses like Maura with local GP support. It admits patients from the Fylde coast and across the northwest who've had serious health problems but are now on the mend.
I had a very nasty motorbike accident 7 weeks ago.
I suffered a lot of seizures.
The hip replacement.
I had a fall, I fell backwards in the kitchen.
Hello.
Hello.
Hiya, is it John?
Yeah, it is John.
Hiya, John.
Across town, the unit's John Goldstone is visiting the main Blackpool Victoria Hospital to find out whether a cardiac patient is suitable for transfer to Bispam.
Do you have any problems with your breathing?
No, seems to be fine.
No, good.
The nurse-led unit could be said to be a victim of its own success. Since it opened 7 years ago, it's expanded from 20 beds to 40, and its reputation with surrounding health providers means bed space is always at a premium. So John must make sure all new admissions fit strict criteria.
People need to come, they need to be wanting to be involved in their care. They want to be making quick progression. Otherwise it's going to take longer than anticipated, and therefore they're probably more suitable for a longer term sort of care setting. You are suitable for us. We've got a bed available today, so you'll be coming today, I'd have thought.
Well, whenever.
Is that okay? I think we can get him back to exactly what he wants to be, independent, and probably take about a week at the most. I can't see it taking very long. He'll be able to, free up an acute bed, which they can obviously use on a cardiac ward like this. All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, see you, John.
So, a successful, well-run, and if its patients are anything to go by, popular unit.
I feel a lot better in myself since I come in here.
I think it's very, very good.
I honestly didn't know this was here, to be honest with you. And, well, I think it's a fantastic thing, I do, honestly. I really do.
But health leaders in Blackpool believe it can be even better by handing it over to its staff as a social enterprise.
The primary focus for us is how do we deliver better care for patients, and what we will explore is the models that enable us to deliver better care for patients. We came to the view that by actually involving staff in the ownership of the organisation more, that would take the care to an even higher level.
It means being able to actually make decisions at the bedside. So instead of there being tiers and tiers of bureaucracy to be able to make a decision to change the way that we do something, then we won't have that.
The social enterprise model seemed to be the one that fitted the bill best.
Fitted the bill for the managers, but what about the staff?
There were 4 who had declared their request for redeployment. Social enterprise wasn't for them, and that's fair enough.
Voted no. I didn't want to go ahead with the social enterprise.
And others had misgivings too.
It was scary, to be honest. It was because I didn't know anything about it.
Because no one likes change, do they really?
The fear factor of change, isn't it?
We had several meetings with staff.
There have been some really difficult discussions about things like pensions and terms and conditions of employment.
Found out more about it, found out it would be, you know, beneficial to the staff.
The more that we was informed and the more that research that I kind of did myself, I thought, well, it opens up new doors and gives you a new scope to venture into different areas.
The key thing that's come out through all of the discussions is that we've all come to the conclusion we can provide a better service for the patients by doing this, and that is why ultimately the staff themselves have grasped the whole idea of social enterprise.
It's going to help us provide, you know, a better care, a more efficient standard of care.
They have more empowerment, more engagement, more of a say, more ownership as members of a social enterprise into the way we deliver services, the way that we actually develop our services.
It's going to be a brilliant idea, and I'm all on board now. Changed my mind and I'm staying.
Yeah, we got there. We got there. We're in a good place.
And that good place is an organisation with just 3 operational directors and 4 non-executive directors, 2 of whom are elected from the staff by the staff.
If there are things that they want to change that don't affect policy or procedure or treatment at no additional cost to the organisation, just do it.
They need to make surpluses, they need to innovate, they need to change, they need to do things differently. And that's where the social and the enterprise bit come together for me.
Hopefully, through that method, we would have a clinically led organisation.
A big difference, I think. You know, just being autonomous ourselves, you know, as a unit to be able to sort of like make our own decisions and take the unit forward.
If we spot things that are slowing down our work, we can address them quicker.
I like change anyway. I think change is a good thing and it's a positive thing.
Everyone involved now believes the unit faces a better future under the social enterprise model, and it doesn't look likely that the trust will stop there.
If this works, I would expect us to be reviewing the opportunities for social enterprise across a range of things. We have even had a discussion about the social enterprise principle applying to the whole organisation. Would that be possible?
It's growing at a time of recession. It's probably the place to be.
The challenges of the next few years mean we have to engage staff like we've never done before, because what we really need to deliver is streamlined patient pathways. We need to take waste out of the system, and the only way that we can do that is by involving all of the staff in the solutions. And one of the best ways of involving staff is to give them real ownership of the services that they are providing, and social enterprise provides that opportunity.
This project has actually been one of the most exciting, challenging things I've ever done in my career. I think it does require a special mindset, a certain degree of tenacity, but my recommendation to anybody who's up for a challenge, who wants to make a difference to patient care, to actually improve the motivation within their staffing levels and to have them involved, do it. Do it.
And for patients, the idea makes sense too.
I mean, there's still savings that could be made here on how it's run. And I think the staff would, you know, they would make that effort.
They know exactly how things are run.
They know their job, where they can make cuts,
where they can make things work.
I think the staff would be able to improve the service more.
If they're willing to do it, I think it's a good thing.
They can take care and take over. It'll be all right.
They're going to know better than anybody what they need, because they're doing it day to day. So yeah, I think it's a fantastic idea, yeah, because they know what they need.